Lights of Winter, Winter Celebrations Around the World by Heather Conrad, illustrated by DeForest Walker. Long, long ago, before people lived in nice warm houses with heaters and electric lights, the winter was a cold and scary time. The sun only came out a short time each day, and people couldn't go outside after the sunset. It was too dark. People thought the sun disappeared because it was angry with them. So they gathered together and lit many fires and prayed for the sun to come back and warm them again. And it worked. Every spring the sun came back to warm the earth. Since that time, all around the world in winter, people have festivals of light to remember that spring is coming. Zagmuk. The oldest winter festival is Zagmuk. The ancient people of Mesopotamia believed they must make sunlight conquer darkness every winter. In December, they lit many fires and staged a battle between the sun and the monsters of the night. Yule. The darkest day of the year in the north part of the world is winter solstice. Long ago in England, pagan people gathered in the woods on the night of the solstice, December 21st. They brought a sacred log, a Yule log, to start a great fire. They sang and celebrated to wake up the sun so its warm light will return to them. Saturnalia. In ancient Rome, there was a festival at the time of winter solstice. It was called Saturnalia. Friends gave one another candles, and there were gifts for every child. Holly berries and pine tree branches decorated homes, reminding everyone of the green plants of spring. Candles and fires glowed as sacred flames to bring back the sun. Soyal. The Hopi Indians of America always celebrated winter solstice. They called it Soyal. For 20 days in the kiva's underground rooms, Hopi priests pray in the firelight for the sun to return. Then there is a feast and a dance of kachinas. They bless the homes with prayer sticks decorated with feathers. A kachina in a turquoise helmet walks like a baby to remind people of the birth of the new year and the spring. Teng Chieh. Every winter for over 2,000 years, Chinese people have celebrated the beginning of the new year. The holiday lasts 15 days, and the very last day is Teng Chieh, Feast of Lanterns. That night, people carry colorful lanterns into the streets and walk in a parade. At the front is a giant dragon made of bamboo, paper, and silk. The dragon represents strength to bring back the sun. Hanukkah. Over 2,000 years ago, Jewish people began celebrating Hanukkah every December. For 8 days, they honor the time they fought for their temple and won. After the battle, there was only a little oil to light the temple lamps. Then a miracle happened, and the oil lasted 8 days. Now Jewish people around the world celebrate Hanukkah by giving gifts and sharing good food. Children play with wooden tops called dreidels, and they light one candle in the menorah each of the 8 nights. Diwali. In the country of India, every year there's a festival of lights called Diwali. Schools are closed so children can make lanterns called deepas. They pour oil into clay bowls and cut string for wicks. They put lanterns on roofs and shelves and pathways. For 5 days, the lanterns light up the dark. The lights honor peace between all sisters and brothers who feast together on the last day of Diwali. Christmas. Many hundred years ago in Europe, Emperor Constantine changed the winter solstice holidays to a celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. It became Christmas. Now on December 25th, schools close and people visit family and friends and exchange gifts. Trees are decorated with lights and ornaments. Pine wreaths and holly berries on doorways welcome visitors. On Christmas, Christian people give thanks for the arrival of the new baby Jesus. Las Posadas. In Mexico, there's a Christmas tradition called Las Posadas. For 8 nights, people walk from house to house in a parade like the time Joseph and Mary, the parents of Jesus, traveled to Bethlehem. When they arrived, Mary and Joseph asked at people's homes if they could come inside and rest, but no one let them in. Finally, on Christmas Eve, someone let them stay in a stable so Jesus could be born. For Las Posadas, neighbors invite each other in, they light candles, serve food, and celebrate. Kwanzaa. A very old African harvest celebration has become the winter holiday of Kwanzaa for African Americans. Family and friends share gifts, good food, music, and stories. The candle lighting ceremony begins December 26th. A candle holder called a kinara has 7 candles, 3 red, 3 green, and 1 black for the colors of the African flag. Each day until January 1st, a candle is lit to celebrate one of the 7 ideas of community and family that the Kwanzaa tradition honors. Whatever your tradition, when the world gets dark and cold in winter, it can be fun to light candles and lights and to share food and gifts with family and friends. It is fun to celebrate light in the world wherever you see it.